Hi everybody, AZ Badfish here. Welcome back to the Lionheart server. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as you hit the record button, it starts raining. So, a few days ago, I guess, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. Days are starting to run together, man. It's holiday season, things are starting to get hectic. But yeah, it wasn't that long ago that I was supposed to meet up with Vidargavia and Skoozi and do a bit of planning. Now, I messed up my time zones, kinda. I didn't actually mess up my time zone. When they told me what time in GMT, I figured out what time that was for me, and I was correct about that. What happened was, it was supposed to be, instead of looking up, what time it was supposed to be in GMT, what time that was, translated to my time, I looked up, what time is it right now in GMT? And then I said, okay, so that's 5 hours from now. And then I added 5 hours to my time, but I did it wrong. And so, look, long story short, I messed up and I missed almost that whole meeting. I was off doing stuff. I was, taking care of things around the house, and I came back to my computer. My Discord was blowing up. I was like, oh man. So anyways, I jumped on there, and they kind of ran through it for me because I got there just as they were finishing up. Anyways, let's cut to that footage and hopefully get out of this rain. So this is the center of a big building.
Yeah, I'm standing on the center of a big building. That's gonna be roughly 50 blocks high, tall, up, or something like that. Or, well, it's going to be 50 blocks from the bottom of the ocean here. And it's going to be fairly big here. It's going to dwarf Skoozi's book, but he has other things to add to that. So that's all right. And in it, we're going to have a villager breeder. And on top of it, or above it, we're going to have a mob farm. Or a villager trading hall is what I should say, right?
Right.
And this over here is our block pallets, and that's about it, I think.
Yeah, and then we can build all of our other farms in buildings around the main building.
Yeah,
or underground,
or wherever we feel that they are prudent.
All right, cool.
And then obviously, because this is the Dominion, anyone else can come build here too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they're encouraged to.
They are indeed encouraged to.
Except the undead.
Yeah, the undead cannot.
No zombies.
Hey, you dropped a potato anyway, so there you go.
Sweet.
There's always that. All right. Well, I'm gonna go take off and see what Ike wants. Oh, you're going that way too, aren't you?
Oh, I am actually. Yeah. The game is over, AC.
Yeah, he's modified the shulker farm.
Ooh. Do you want to come and watch AC or look at it?
Sure.
Let's go. So, what is this monstrosity, Ike and Skoozi?
Well, a simplified version of what I thought we needed to do. I thought we were going to have to, encase that whole thing like you do a normal spawner, and then I was like, well, wait a minute, they're actually spawning over here. And so, they can only spawn on those concrete blocks, but nowhere else.
Oh, well,
so
the black
spawn
ones
outside of there, and then they realize, oh yeah, I'm not on a block that I can sit on, and they teleport in.
Aha.
When Skoozi and I made it,
kill them, right?
Yeah, when they open up, yeah.
And
when Skoozi and I made it the other day, it was just a walk in, and they were hanging from the ceiling, and we would just slay them.
Yeah.
Use looting. And then I've been over here messing with it for a little while and realized, well, maybe because I'm getting a whole lot more heads than I was getting shells from the looting. It's not quite the case now. But I mean, now it's just when you're not busy, just come stand here,
Yeah.
You gotta do anything. You ain't gotta go in there.
So this is our this spawner is our reply to the problem of shulker boxes, right?
Yeah.
Server. So
Shulker's not spawning after the initial generation. That's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would almost consider that a bug in the game. the fact that they don't spawn after a generation.
Well, I think that was intended, but yeah, I agree with you. It should.
It makes sense for a single player, but
Well, here's the deal, though. If they did respawn inside of an in-city, we could very much make a farm out of an in-city somehow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And by limiting where they could spawn and still doing this. So it's really what difference is. And then Skoozi and I made it in survival, so...
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you've watched I haven't watched Skoozi's video yet, but I assume it tells a good story about what happened.
yeah, there's a little bit of carnage in that one.
Nice.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing those videos. Hopefully this will come out after those videos have been published.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So yeah, we are here at the Shulker farm, and in case it was kind of unclear about how exactly this thing works, I think I kind of pieced it together and figured it out. So basically, we've got, you know, a spawner cage up there, which of course was adminned in by Mr. Funky. You can do that sort of thing if you've got admin powers, and so, you know, it works like a normal spawner. When you get close enough, it activates, and you can see that the shulker is spinning and the thing is on fire. Now, you see them when they spawn in. They sometimes will just hang out around there. But basically, the idea is eventually they'll realize, hey, wait a minute. I'm not on a valid block. I need to be on a valid block. And they will find the first one. You know, they'll find a close by one that is valid, and they'll teleport to it. Now, that happens to be these black concrete blocks in there. So as you can see, they'll teleport to these blocks, and when they open up to try to attack me or for whatever reason, they hit these cactus and die. It's basically it. It's totally AFK. They're dropping shulker shells for us. So they did this basically for us new people because apparently the end here has been so thoroughly explored that we basically have to start just going 10,000 blocks out, you know, go through one of those portals and then another 10,000 blocks just to start finding new end cities that haven't been explored, and nobody really wants to do that. Plus, you know, those guys there are a lot of technical people here. They all want a bunch of shulker boxes. Plus non-technical people, they want shulker boxes too, just because they're cool. So yeah, this was how they decided to do that. Now, I know that like some servers like Hermitcraft has like gone into an MC edit and wiped out the end completely, or like cut out huge chunks of it, but you know, they didn't want to do that either because they were afraid of messing up server files, and or you know, people are building in the end, stuff like that. So this is what they decided to do, and yeah, I think it's fine. I'll just hang out here, get some shulker shells, and yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I've got a bunch of them. All right, guys, so that's 2 stacks of shulker shells. I think I'm doing pretty good. So in case I didn't mention it, Ike and Skoozi built this farm together, so definitely go check out their channels. And Vidargavia and Skoozi probably together have more content regarding the meeting and the planning session, so definitely go check that out so you can get a real good idea of what we're going to be doing out in the Dominion area. So I guess I am going to carefully head back home. Alright guys, so I've crafted up a bunch of shulker boxes. These are the ones that I haven't used yet. I only used half a stack of my shulker shells. I have quite a few more now. As I go along, of course, I've got my standard ones that I use in here. And as I gather more stuff, I'll need to split up the boxes more. As it is, most of these are largely empty. Like there's very little in here, there's very little in here, but as time goes on, of course, we'll be filling them up with stuff. And you know, today I had planned on getting out there and starting the base, to actually building it up, getting a layout, you know, kind of designing what's going to go out there. But I realized just now, actually, that this video, if it follows the normal schedule, is gonna come out on Christmas, and it doesn't make much sense to do Christmas stuff after Christmas, and I've been waiting to get established to do Christmas stuff. Basically, I've realized that I've completely run out of time to do any holiday related stuff on the server. Really, there is one thing though. There's one thing that we can do, and I actually saw it in the Discord a little while ago. Ike has set up a Secret Santa out at his Christmas area, and I want to run out there, and here's what I'm thinking. So normally I would like to finish. It's Tuesday before this video. It's almost a full week ahead of when this video is going to come out, right? And that's normally how I do things. I basically, whatever video is next that I need to work on, that's the server that I'm playing on. So unfortunately, that means I'm not really going to be able to do that this time. I need to find the portal to this place, actually. All right, well, we made it to the Christmas village. I never actually did find the portal on the nether side, so when we go back, I'll have to figure out where that is, because I guess Vidargavia and Ike, when they built the area and built the portal, didn't put any signs anywhere. So yeah, I have no idea where that portal in the nether side is, but yeah, this area is looking great, man. It looks like some people have been out here building some stuff. Definitely make sure you're following all the Lionheart members to see who's doing what out here. But man, this place is looking great, and of course it's snowing right now, which is awesome. I think that is what I'm after. I mean, it kind of looks like a Santa. I know, looks good, looks good. Let's get in here and see what's going on. So put your name in one, come back and draw a name on Saturday. Okay, so just with a block, all I have on me is cobblestone. And right now it's just me and Nina, so hopefully some other people come and sign up. So yeah. But all right, so kind of as I was saying before I got lost in the nether, you know, normally I am playing on whichever server I am working on that video for, and I just kind of do it in order, right? So, you know, I just finished my next Prime Fools video, so now I'm on this server because would be the next video to come out. However, as I mentioned, Christmas is Monday. It's currently Tuesday before, so we've got just under a week to go, and I can't even draw a name until Saturday. So I'm going to attempt to put this on hold the rest of this episode. For me personally, for you guys it's not going to make any difference whatsoever, but hopefully I can come back on Saturday, draw a name, and have enough time over the weekend to do something with it and get a video out that's going to actually come out on Christmas. So yeah, guys, I hope that works out. I'm at a busy weekend, and I'm going to have a very small window of time to do it, so hopefully I can make it work. Okay, well, I see it now, but I mean, unless you know that this is here, you're never going to come down here to find that thing, man. This is where the Wither Skeleton Farm is. This is the ladder that comes down from Mr. Funky's portal. So it's actually pretty close when I was looking for it, but yeah, you guys should probably put signs up or something. You know what, guys? Forget all that wait and stuff. Christmas only comes once a year, and it's okay to have a little bit of a longer episode every once in a while. So I think let's try to jam-pack all the Christmas stuff I want to do into this episode. What do you guys think? Christmas special? Sweet. So we are out here at Shorty's Christmas build-off area. So there's a bunch of plots out here, and the idea is we pick one, and then at the end of the month we'll kind of come out here and I don't know if you guys have ever played like a build battle mini game or something. I haven't, but it's a thing. So yeah, a couple people have already built some stuff, so I want to build some things, and I don't know exactly what I want to build. I mean, I definitely have an idea, but yeah, not 100% sure. So I think I'm going to sit here and think for just a moment, and then we'll probably do this in a time lapse. Alright guys, so I'm back. Hope you enjoyed that quick little time lapse here of me building this this thing. It's mostly, if you want to think of it as like a scene. It's just a scene. It's got some of my favorite things about wintertime, which is hot chocolate, nice fires, and of course Christmas time. So we got I added some presents under the tree and also a snowman out there. I know it's technically not part of the plot, but you can see it from here, and I thought that would be kind of cool. I would have added a actual snow golem, but I couldn't figure out how to keep him right there and still make it look nice. So I think that's fine. That's pretty cool, actually. Worked out better than I thought. So here we've got some hot chocolate in here. We got some milk and sugar and cocoa beans. You can add them to the fire and heat it up and whatnot, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. All right, so that I think is that. I've actually got to run back to base and back out here for like the 4th time, which is kind of nuts because this is a really long way out. But yeah, I borrowed a bunch of glass from Skoozi to finish that. So yeah, and that is just to cover to keep the snow out of here. All right, everybody. So I'm back at Ike's Christmas village, and you know, it looks really nice. There's a lot of stuff out here. People have been busy adding stuff, but you know what it's missing? Do you see what it's missing? There's no Christmas tree out here. I think that this is a pretty good spot for one. So I don't have too much stuff left, but I'm going to go ahead and build one, and other people can come out and add to it later. I don't have a ton of stuff left, though, so we'll see what I can do. But let's head back into another time lapse. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed that time lapse. This tree is kind of ridiculous looking. I mean, the tree itself is fine, but the star at the top is kind of crazy. But I kind of like it because it definitely makes it stand out, right? I would have liked it to be smaller, but I had to make it that big. Otherwise, the shape just didn't look good. So, I don't know. It was either bad shape or bad size. I went with bad size. So, yeah. Anyways, that's that. I added a few more presents here under the tree. Fake presents, of course. But yeah, I'll leave a message in the Discord for everybody else to come out and decorate the tree or fix the thing if they want to, or not. They can leave it as is. Whatever, it's fine with me. But yeah, I guess we'll hang out here and wait for time to draw the Secret Santa. All right, see you guys for you in a bit. For me, in like a couple days. Ow, I'm on fire. Oh, funky. Dang it. Hey, everybody, I'm back, and it is Saturday, and it's been a little while, but yeah, I just logged in real quick to draw a name. It's gonna be a busy day for me today, so I'm not gonna be able to build anything today, but we'll go ahead and we'll pick our name, and then I can spend a little bit of time thinking about it, so that yeah, probably tomorrow I can come back on the server and build something. So we'll sit here for let Funky go, and then we'll pick a name. See what we get. Alright, well, there's some silly redstone stuff going on, but I managed to get a name. So, yeah, I am going to think a little bit about this and come back probably tomorrow. And, yeah, and then we'll build some stuff. Alright, guys, we're back. It's Sunday morning, Christmas Eve. As you can see, the chests have changed over. I have got very little time to do this today, and, unfortunately, I haven't been able to come up with a really good idea either. You know, I'm still pretty new to the community. I've been watching the videos and stuff, but, you know, I don't know Spin super well, so I don't really know what kind of things he likes or what he wants or needs. So I figured we could just go the safe route. I've got a bunch of diamonds here. I've got plenty to do what I'm thinking of, which is just crafting up a full set of... Whoops. Hey, stop that. It's crafting up a full set of backup gear, including an elytra, which if I can get one, if the shop has any. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, and then once I've got everything I'm gonna give him, then we'll talk about how I'm gonna give it to him. Alright, guys, so I'm out here at the Banana Kingdom. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check out Spins and Machi's channel. This is their base in their area. They're kind of building it together. It's pretty cool. There's a giant banana up on the hill there. It's pretty sweet. So I've got his enchanted gear here, and unfortunately, the helmet, I messed up the book somehow. You know, I've done this a million times, and I've never had a book become too expensive to use on anything. Like, I've seen it where, you know, a helmet can become too expensive to, like, add more enchantments to it, but I've never seen a book that I was just unable to apply even to a brand new helmet. So that was weird. That's why this one doesn't have mending on it. Yeah, sorry about that. This is just backup gear anyway, but it's pretty well enchanted there. So hopefully that does him okay. We're going to leave him some shulker boxes as well. And the cool thing about this is we're going to build a small present inside of a slightly bigger present inside of a slightly bigger present. And yeah, you get the idea. I don't have a ton of concrete here, but I mean, I guess I do have a ton of it. So I am going to, I guess I'm gonna have to convert it first, probably down there. I didn't think about that because I wasn't planning on making it floating. But yeah, we'll go ahead and convert that and build it up here. And cool, I think I'll do that. And you guessed it, another time lapse. All right, guys. So that's Spin's present all put in place. Hope he doesn't miss it. I'd hate for him to think that nobody left him a Secret Santa present. Yeah, no, there's no way he's gonna miss that thing. So, guys, I think that's all the time I've got for this episode. We did a lot. We did a lot of Christmas stuff. I hope you guys did a lot of Christmas stuff too, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas. By the time you see this, it's actually gonna come out on Christmas. So, if you guys liked it, go ahead and leave me a like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you got for Christmas. Let me know what your favorite Christmas stuff is. If you got any suggestions, any comments on stuff you want to see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new and you join the content, don't want to miss anything. Check out the other Lionheart members. Their links are in my description as always. Until next time, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.